Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is sometimes it's best to leave them. The scripture comes from 2 Maccabees 12 and 15. But Judas and his company, calling on the great sovereign of the world, who without rams and cunning engines of war hurled down Jericho in the times of Joshua, rushed wildly against the wall. So here's the message. God said somebody that you started doing an analysis of your relationship. I'm sorry for laughing, but it's the way that it's being worded. Like, this is somebody you started doing an analysis of your relationship, the way things were going, at the rate and speed that they were going. You started analyzing how much money y'all were bringing in and how much money was being obtained. You were noticing there may be some loose, some sinking ships. There may have been some holes. Like you trying to figure out money disappearing, money like you kept trying to keep count, and you trying to like, okay, how are we going to maintain, and how are we going to maintain? This is somebody you did all that, right? And then you thought back to how you were able to maintain by yourself. And I feel like this is somebody you took out the time, effort, and energy to do the calculations, and you realized that you were better off alone. And if you remained in that relationship, you would end up running directly into the wall, because that's what this person was driving you directly into the wall. And you was like, okay, I have to take charge here. That's the message. This somebody you said, I got to take charge here, because this person is about to drive us directly into that wall over there. If I stay, we're going to go directly. Like, I just feel like that's the vibe. I literally feel like that is the vibe for somebody. You could tell you peeped it. You could tell you peeped it. You peeped it. You could tell. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing when somebody is just like, I just feel like this is somebody you could see how the way this person was moving was going to cause problems for y'all in the future. You saw it. And you saw it, and you saw it, and you saw it, and you saw all of these opportunities. It's like, what I'm seeing is somebody you were able to see from not a fourth dimension, not, I believe it's fifth dimension. It's a fifth or sixth dimension level of where you are able to see the potential options. So when you are able to see potential options, that will be like, okay, God is saying use the house. So let's say I'm engaged and I'm looking for a house. And I know that my fiance is a thot, just pure thot. And my fiance likes, and I'm thinking, where am I going to stay? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to stay in an apartment complex, because my fiance is going to end up cheating on me, because there are too many people in the same spot. I can't stay in a regular, I couldn't even stay, you know, like the regular little neighborhood. Because the houses are too close together. And I know the cameras are going to catch you going across the street over there. No, I can't stay. Like, I would literally have to stay literally in the middle of nowhere, bro. Like, in the middle of nowhere. Our neighbor is miles away. Nobody and nothing for miles. And who finna be happy? Nobody. Okay? No. Just be by myself, bro. You the problem. I just be by myself. I ain't even got to deal with it. There, the problem solved. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got to deal with that. I don't have to deal with the tit for tat. I don't have to deal with, you was just, it was a one-time thing because you just saw as you was pretty, and now you mad at me and you running over there every time I piss you off, and every time I ask you questions, and every time I this, that, and the third, and now y'all conjuring up a plan to move in with each other, and y'all about to run off into the sunset and leave me as dust, because that's how you always felt about me. Leave me alone. Leave me now. And that's what, like, that's somebody you saw it. 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 And if I move to the middle of nowhere, it's because I want to move to the middle of nowhere. It's not going to be because my husband is so thotty that I have to literally move to the middle of nowhere so that my neighbors cannot taunt me about him sleeping with me. No. And that's just a possibility. This is just a possibility that somebody saw. It's a possibility that somebody saw. Somebody saw a possibility. Well, what if this happened? Like, I feel like this is somebody, there could be possible promotions happening for you. God may have promotions in store for you where you will be around a different caliber of people. You cannot bring everybody around everybody. And if your spouse have problems with, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could be at a nice event, at a nice party, 555, and your spouse sees somebody that they think is better than you, and now they done ducked off with them in the restroom, and now this person is, you know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. I don't. And like, this is somebody you didn't just see into 2 weeks from now. You looked into 5 years from now. I don't want it to be a situation where 5 years from now, I got 2 toddlers hanging on the side of me, and my husband has disappeared with some random woman. I don't want to go through that. And that's why loyalty. Anyways, that's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, please.